Welcome back to Smoke Your Ribs. I'm Russ Jones. I got my good friend Brian Ducharme from Smokehouse Bayou. Some of y'all might remember him. He is the guy that makes the world famous beef jerky. I'm telling you, the best I've ever had. How's it going, Brian?
Good to see you, brother.
Yeah, man.
It's been a little while.
It's been too long, too long. Great to see you, man. What you been up to?
Well, I tell you what, y'all built a nice set here.
Yeah.
This is my first time to be here. This looks great, man.
This is Derek's place. And
Derek's been doing some work.
when he ain't doing anything else, he's out here doing something.
Right.
Just trying to improve it. He's done a lot of work.
Well, I've seen it on the videos, and I'm happy to be here today.
It's a lot better place to shoot.
Yeah.
You know, it looks better than me in my front yard. So
Right.
we're gonna be doing some steak quesadillas. I did some shrimp quesadillas not all that long ago. So Brian was in the neighborhood. I said, hey man, come on over and we'll get this video knocked out together and just hang out and reminisce about old times. Now he invited me last night, and this is, man, I'm super excited. Let me just tell you that. I'm going to Memphis in May with the barbecue team Hog Addiction.
That's right. And we're fired up that you're coming to Memphis with us, man.
I can't wait. Can't wait.
It's going to be a fun time.
And y'all just come in first place.
Oh, man, this was such a blessing. This was just a couple weekends ago. We were in New Orleans.
Okay.
And it's called Hogs for the Cause. And I think there was around 95 teams there.
Right.
Whole hog competition. They do shoulders, ribs, and some other ancillaries.
Yeah.
But the primary thing of this is they raise money for pediatric brain cancer.
Ah,
Right.
that's a good cause for
This
sure.
look, they raised 2.6 million
Holy
in that
smoke.
weekend.
Wow.
You know. So people come in from the public, they eat the barbecue, you know, and of course it's a competition, but we were
Sure.
fortunate enough to win, man. We grand champion
That's awesome.
in that. So we got some momentum coming into Memphis. We feel good.
Awesome. I can't wait to hang out with you guys, man. It's gonna be a blast. I'm stoked. I can't wait. That's only what, 3-4 weeks from
Oh
now?
yeah, it's coming up real quick, man. It's like
Real quick.
I think we're gonna leave on the 11th or 12th of May and be up there
Okay.
that week.
Awesome.
So we'll set up and we've got, I mean, we just got some phenomenal. I won't start naming the people on the team because I'll forget somebody, but we have got some really phenomenal cooks,
Awesome.
you know, on the team. So
One more thing before we get in this cook, Smokehouse Bayou is going to be a sponsor of this channel, Smoky Rez Barbecue, coming real soon. I'll have links in this description box if you want to try out this world-class jerky, and it truly is. It's great stuff. So we're going to go ahead and get started with these steak quesadillas and show you how I'm going to pull this off. We're using a kettle grill today, and let's do it.
all right, man.
Well, to get this ball rolling, I've got a kettle here, like I said, and I've got it full of charcoal briquettes, and they're hot. I've got outside skirt steak that I've marinated overnight. I'll have a recipe in the description box for this marinade that I used. It's really good for fajitas, steak quesadillas, whatever the case may be. And I've got 2 of these going on. So all I'm doing is I'm just going to do a quick sear on each side. These are thin. I'm looking for kind of a medium rare, but remember they'll finish cooking inside the quesadilla on the plancha. Now they are wet from that marinade, so it's going to take a couple of minutes to get them the color I want. Ooh, that smells good. It smells
Good
like,
Lord, does that smell good?
man, it smells like steakhouse out here. So you know, this meat came from Porter Road. They had the outside skirt, they had the inside skirt, which is the lot larger skirt, but can be a little bit more on the tougher side. But it can all be tender if cooked right and cut right against the grain. Porter Road, I'll have a link in the description. They carry some of the best meat I've ever had. I've been using them for close to a year now, and I love their meat. Absolutely love it.
So this would be skirt steak fajitas.
Quesadillas. Yeah. Actually, what it would be called in this case, this would be Carne Asada. Carne Asada Quesadillas. Carne Asada means marinated beef. All right, I've got all the color I want on this one. We're going to put this over here on the cutting board. Let this one go a few more minutes. It seems to be a little thicker. Yeah, that's looking good. That's what I want. I want that little bit of char, a little bit of color there. That is pure flavor. All right, we've been resting here a few minutes. These are thin. It doesn't take long on the rest, but you've got to cut across the grain. The grain's running this way, so I want to turn this way since I'm right-handed, and we're just going to cut this into thin strips. That's all we're after here. Oh yeah, we got a little medium rare right in the middle. That's where I like it. Perfect. Now I'm gonna get all this sliced up, but I do want to show you when you're dealing with a longer piece, such as this one right here, your grain's running this way. So it's best just to cut this into manageable sizes like this, then turn them to where you're cutting across the grain like this. Got a medium rare on there. Flavorful?
Spot on. Yes, sir.
Try one, Brian.
It's actually pretty tender for a skirt steak.
All right, let me get all this sliced up. We're firing up the plancha. We're gonna make some quesadillas here coming up. I'm gonna take some of this. This is just some cheese we got here at the local Mexican place. It's a quesadilla, Mexican style melting cheese. Oaxaca makes a very good cheese as well. You can get some of that. And I just like to layer it right here on one side. All right, now we're gonna take some of our steak. Very simple, and you can add whatever you like, whatever you don't like, don't add it. This is just gonna get cheese, steak, a few jalapenos, and I made a Salsa Quemada last night that we can actually dip this in. And I'll have a recipe in the description for not only the marinade, but also the Salsa Quemada that you'll see coming up shortly. But we're just gonna layer some steak on here. Let's go on with a few jalapenos. Just sporadically through there. And we fold this over. And it's just not a quesadilla unless there's some butter involved. So take some butter, just brush the top of this real well. I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna butter up this plancha. And we're gonna get them on. We're just gonna take our butter, gonna butter the bottom real good. We're gonna put this one right here. Put this one right here. Down we go. Now you can do this on any flat top. You could do this in a large cast iron skillet. Doesn't have to be a plancha. I have one, so therefore I'm going to use it. I'm running this at about 325 degrees. I found that gives it time to slowly toast and crisp up, but also melt the cheese and everything good and hot on the inside. Let's take a look. Oh yeah, man, gorgeous color. Good crisp on that. I think we're ready. If I can get them off of here. So we're just going to cut this one in half. Then we're going to go in half here. We're going to go in half here. Now I've got this Salsa Quemada I was telling you about. This is actually burnt salsa is what it's saying. Salsa Quemada. And it's not burnt tasting. If you can see that. And all we're going to do with that is just put it off to the side. And that's just for dipping. All right, Brian, get you one of those and let's give it a try.
All right, dip it right in there?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and dip it before I bite into it, so I'm not double dipping.
Let's see what we got here.
All right, man. Oh yeah.
Cheesy. That is awesome, man.
That jalapeno, man, I bit right into that. That's shining through. That just adds some of that vinegar pop to it, man. It just really enhances everything.
You get real hungry watching Russ cook, man, I tell you. You get real hungry.
Winner.
Worth the wait.
No doubt about it. Well, I've got 3 more of these to make, so we're gonna go ahead and end it here. Hope you give it a try. Super easy to do. Skirt steak is not only for fajitas anymore, makes great quesadillas as well. I'm Russ Jones. This is Brian Ducharme with Smokehouse Bayou. Until next time, smoke your ribs.